I started rock climbing when I was about 6 years old. My father, who's an avid climber, pulled all three of my brothers in. We basically grew up with the sport, and as my two older brothers grew up and went through high school, they each became involved in sports like lacrosse and football, and I was the only one who really began to take climbing to the next level. My father and I started going on more and more trips, going to different places, and we basically became partners in rock climbing. Even though we've gone on trips out to California, out to the Adirondacks and places like that, our main focus is always been in an area called Rattlesnake Point, which is in Milton, Ontario, in Canada. It's about 3 hours away from where we live, and this has served as our training grounds, if you could call that, for climbing. Try to go there maybe once a month, wake up early, hop in the car, and drive out across the border, and from there we set our ropes up and our anchors, and then just climb all day. And it's basically become a ritual for us, sort of a bonding experience for me and my father. Although the big trips are a lot of fun and are always something different, it's nice to have something reliable that you can come back to and work on. It's interesting to see how you progress with climbing, where you might come back to a route, 5 or 6 times over the course of a year, and then not be able to get it, and then suddenly you figure it out, and you find that one hold you were missing, and there's no better feeling than that, than just blasting through something that you've been struggling with for, possibly a year and several trips. No other sport besides rock climbing has involved the mental and physical so well. Like being on a Stairmaster and trying to do algebra at the same time. It's as mentally tiring as it is physically. And I think that's what I find so appealing. When you're climbing, you might not be directly thinking about what you gotta do. You might be thinking, about your day, or it's almost a form of meditation for me, at least. I'm able to kind of clear my head and just let my mind drift while I allow my instincts to have me climb. And I just completely tune in and focus to what I'm doing. And that's what you have to do. It's very serious. There's not a lot of room for error, especially with multi-pitch climbing, where a fall could literally cost you your life.